Recording in progress. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday night call. I am so excited you guys are here. So as we are getting started tonight, there are a few things that we want to go over. Mainly, the first thing I want to talk to you guys tonight about is, I don't know if you saw, I posted in our chat this morning. Some of us are in a chat that are business builders. They're in a chat called Hope, Identity, and Freedom Chat. If you're not in that chat and you want to be, please let me know. I can add you. But this morning, I spent a couple of hours up in my prayer closet and just writing on big Post-it notes that go up on the wall, big Post-it sticky notes, writing down all of your names and writing down the goals for our team and the motto for our team and things that just to pray over every single day as we're beginning the day and as I'm beginning my day anyway. So I would encourage you to look at that and to pray the same things or write your own things for your business and for what you would like to see for our team. But I really just wanted to share that a little bit tonight, share my heart with you. And then we'll go into some practical things with training and things like that. So welcome everyone that is on here. I see while Lindy's still trying to connect to audio, hopefully hers will connect soon. So here is the motto that I wrote down for, and let me back up. When we do a business, when we do this to build an income, we often say, what's your why? And everybody says, well, my why is to pay off debt, or my why is to help pay the mortgage, or my why is to retire my husband, or whatever your why is. And those are great whys. But if you listen to the book called Atomic Habits, which we have all started listening to on the Diamond Minds, and let me tell you guys, that book, go get it tonight, download it in your books app on your iPhone. It's $14.99. Atomic Habits. Get the Audible and just listen to it. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. One of the things he talks about in that book, Atomic Habits, is he talks about not setting goals, but putting in place systems to surpass the goal. And I remember Megan telling us at one point, Megan Malakovich on our team, she double ranked Sapphire and Diamond in 1 month. And she said, I got to Diamond, I paid off $100,000 in student loans. We moved to Tennessee. We built a house. We did all the things on our goal list. They had checked off everything. And then she was like, now what? Because that's what she'd been working towards. She'd been working towards a goal and not really a vision. And so I'm so glad that we are grabbing this now on our team so that we can work towards a vision, not just a goal. The goal may be little steps along the way to get us through on that vision, and the promotions and the income and all that will be funding the vision, but that's not the vision. That's not the end goal. That's our vision, right? So that's why I'm approaching it from this standpoint, because I can tell you, I have for years been in this business, and I've always said, I want to retire my husband, or I want to pay off the house, or whatever. That does not motivate me on hard days. That does not motivate me on days when I'm like, I'm really trying to help this person, or they cut off their order, or whatever it is. That doesn't help me on hard days. What helps me on hard days is my purpose, my vision, my long term. It doesn't matter if I'm emerald, sapphire, diamond, double diamond, 5-star diamond, 16-star diamond, like Celeste Gwynn, which is insane. The woman makes over $300,000 a month, y'all. That's just ridiculous. But it's possible because she's our upline. So, that's what she does. But it doesn't matter what rank we hit or how much income we have. If it's not feeding our vision or our purpose, then to what end is it? So this is my vision and purpose for me personally, and what I see for our team. Now I want you to come up with your own, okay? You come up with your own. You can take mine and borrow it for a while. I send it out in the chat, but you can come up with your own, but make it something that's not tied just to a goal, but really that's tied to your purpose, to your core, to who you are. So here's mine, okay, for our team. I was put on this earth to make an impact. I love and serve with passion and integrity. I boldly proclaim Jesus. My desire is to raise the standard of how we do business. It's more than profits. We bring others up. I'm authentic, real, and vulnerable. We minister hope, identity, and freedom to those on our team to affect the world around us. And we are building stronger kingdom, community, families, marriages, and generations. So that is my purpose. So when I'm thinking of why am I doing this? Why am I working this business? Why am I sharing these products? It is to build stronger kingdom, community, families, marriages, and generations. That is my purpose. My purpose is to proclaim Jesus, to raise the standard, to love people, and to serve with passion. That is my purpose. So that's what keeps me going. And then for 2022, I put this down for our team as well. In 2022, while serving and loving others well, we are putting systems and support in place to create and build sustainable, long-lasting businesses. We are developing leaders. Our leaders develop leaders. So you guys on here are leaders and you develop leaders. We have the hard conversations, we do the work, and we see fruit. When we see, I have to read my own handwriting. Oh, what we see in others, what they don't see in themselves, and we help them find it. We empower, encourage, uplift, and promote with pride in our work, knowing the one who blesses our hands. That's what we do. So everything that we do as a team, everything that we do as we are serving and loving our community, as we are serving and loving our clients, our customers, our teammates, everything we do on this team, Hope, Identity, and Freedom, needs to be around those things, around those core values, that we are lifting each other up, we are elevating one another, we are seeing things in people that they don't yet see in themselves. Guys, every single one of you on this call have the ability to build the life that you want. Every single one of you on this call, I'm not sure who the one iPhone is, but everybody else I know on this call, you're Christians. I know every single one of you are. You're called to a purpose. You love the Lord, and God is using this to funnel things into the kingdom and to provide for people. And every single one of you is here at this time for a reason. I firmly 100% believe that. And that is how I'm praying for you. So when we are praying every single morning, guys, I want you to get up and pray and, hit that before you hit power hour in the morning at 9:20. Okay. Hey, Tanya on the iPhone. All right. So we got another Christian there. So, before you hit power hour at 9:20 to start praying with the Diamond Minds team, you hit your knees and pray before then, and pray for this team, and pray that we are making an impact in the kingdom, and that God is bringing us the people that he wants us to have on this team so that we can affect things. We have got so many ministers and pastors' wives and people that have a heart for ministry and missions and souls and deliverance on this team. And guys, that is what I'm fired up about. Yes, these products are amazing. Yes, they're helping people. Yes, people are getting healthy. All of the things. But what I want is life-changing. I don't want to get to the end of my journey and say I made a lot of money. That is not what this is about. I want to get to the end of my journey and say, look at the thousands of lives. I asked Alita when we were at Super Saturday, I may have told y'all this last week, I'm going to say it again. If you didn't hear last week's call, go back and watch last week's call. It's on our YouTube channel. Go back and watch it. It'll bless you. Okay. But I asked Alita how many people she had on her team. She has 10,000 people under her. Guys, that is 10,000 people that we could be affecting, that we could be influencing, that we could be making a positive impact in their lives for the kingdom. Think about that. Think of you on this call. Think of you on this call. How many of you, this product and or this business has changed your life? How many of you? Put a 1 in the comments. It has significantly changed your life in some way. You are a different person because you have come in contact with Plexus. I would venture to say every single one of you on here, except maybe Maggie, because she just started her products. So welcome Maggie to the call. But she's going to have to jump off at 9. But every single one of us, these products have changed our lives. They have affected us. Every single one of us are building a team and a culture around us that impact others and that bring up the kingdom and that elevate. And so guys, this team is going to be a place of empowerment and encouragement and hope, identity, and freedom. That's what we're pouring in here. Okay. And so I know you're like, what does this have to do with Plexus or selling, Plexus? But this is it, guys. This is our purpose. And so I just want you guys to catch a hold of that and catch a hold of this vision, because it's not just about profits and, making money. And making money is great. And we all love it. And I love it. Y'all know I work like a dog all the time because I run 2 businesses and help my husband with his. But it's like, I love to work. That's what I love. But this is about kingdom to me. This is about kingdom. And that's why God brought this to us. And Danielle and I have had some very, heart-to-heart conversations, very honest conversations. We both feel very strongly about that. And we know that God brought this to us right now at this time. So I just want to lay that on you, because if you're in ministry, if you know people in ministry, if you know people that have a heart for kingdom and they are looking for an avenue to leave the secular world and to go into kingdom ministry, this is it, guys. I know ministers that are big name ministers that they're, them or their wives are making $20,000, $30,000 a month doing plexus, doing this, Celeste Gwynn that makes $300,000 a month. She built a church for her. Like, she built the church for her church. She built the building. She did. Guys, come on. That's a debt-free church right there. There's things there. Julia Carty, I believe. So Julia Carty, pretty sure. Julia Carty, they built an orphanage. Her team funds an orphanage over in Africa. The entire orphanage. It's like 34 kids. They take care of them. Guys, this is not about us. Okay. I want us to have bigger vision and bigger purpose and really get outside the box. Get outside of, if I could just make $300 a month, if I could just make $500 a month, get outside of that and think bigger, because that's what is happening. And I don't want you to miss it. And I don't want you to miss the opportunity for the Lord to use this to bring that through your hands. One of my visions, one of my things that I have on my bucket list, if you will, is I want to be able to write $100,000 check to Charlie Shamp to go do a crusade over in Pakistan. And I'm going to go with him. I'm like, if I write you this check, I get to go on the team. But I'm just saying, but that's one of my things. I want to fully fund a crusade, a gospel crusade that's going to have hundreds of thousands of people over a weekend. That's what I want. I want to be able to write Daniel Kalinda $100,000 check and say, here, go buy a bus to go preach in the streets in Africa or whatever y'all do. That's what I want to be able to do. So when you get this passion behind you guys, this is more than a grocery bill. This is more than a mortgage payment. This is changing people's lives. It's changing your life, and it can change your life financially if you do the things and allow God to use you. So that transitions into what I want to talk about tonight, which is, are we serving and are we loving? I was listening to a social media training earlier. You guys know I bought that business coach stuff. And she was talking about when you get a message from somebody, or when you go to message somebody, if you start feeling all, I don't know what to say, you need to stop right then. And I'm so guilty of this. 2 hands up, 2 feet up. I'm so guilty of this. You need to stop right then and say, what place am I messaging from? Am I messaging this person from a place of what can I get from you? Or am I messaging this person from an authentic place of how can I help you? Because those are 2 different feelings, guys. If I'm messaging somebody, and I've been so guilty of this, oh my gosh, she was talking to stuff today and I was like, oh, I did that. I just did that last week. I mean, but what do we say? Know better, do better, right? So we know better, so we're going to do better now. So, when you're messaging someone, when you're reaching out to someone, when you're making connections, when you're responding to a message, you want to do that from a place of how can I serve you? How can I help you? How can I love you? You do not care whether they say yes or no if you offer them something. You do not need to care. And I know you're like, but Latoya, I care. You don't need to. Because if you get into the emotional attachment of if this person says no, or if they ghost me, or if I make this post and nobody comments, and if you get into that place, you're doing it from a place of desperation, of anxiety, of me, what can I get? What can I get from this? How can it benefit me? And you're not serving and loving your audience with integrity. And that is what we're going to do differently, guys. And let me tell you, we may build a little bit slower than some other people, but we are going to build stronger, and we're going to build community, and it's going to last longer. It's not going to be a flash in the pan for us, guys. Okay. We're not doing that. We're going to do it well. We're going to do network marketing the way that it's supposed to be done. We're going to love people. Okay. So sorry, I feel a little bit preachy tonight. Sorry, guys. But y'all know me and y'all love me. Okay. So when you are posting on social media, for instance, if you have not gone and watched the training I did on social media last week and put on our team page and our YouTube channel, you need to go do that. If you have done it, I want you to let me know that you did it. Put it in the comments if you've seen it. If you have not seen it, I want you to watch it this week and then let me know when you watched it, okay? It is so important. Go watch that video. It's like 13 minutes. It's not going to take all night, okay? Go watch that video and you will see how to begin to serve and minister to your audience, okay? How to build communication with your audience, how to build community with your audience, okay? That's just a basic, I just started Plexus, what do I do now? Type video, okay? The other video that I recorded this week is overcoming objections in the sales conversation. So go watch that. It's like 10 minutes long, okay? Go watch that. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. If you watched it, let me know. Both of those conversations, you're going to see a common theme, and that is finding their need, helping them, serving them, loving them, okay? That is what we're going for. So I want you to think every time you leave a conversation, whether it is a messenger or an in-person, face-to-face, whatever, every single time you leave a conversation, I want you to think, did that person leave this conversation better by having spoken to me, whether they bought from me or not? Did they leave better? Did they leave encouraged? Did they leave uplifted? Did they leave educated on gut health? Did they leave, with hope, whether they bought from me or not? How did they leave that conversation? That's so important, guys, because if people are leaving conversations with us feeling like we just used them, or we were just after the sale, or we were just after the promotion, or hurry, hurry, hurry by today, whatever, and we do that, they're not going to stay with us. They may buy, but they're not going to stay. They'll stay 30 days, 60 days. They're not going to stay. And that's not what we want. We know people need these products for at least 6 months. We know they do, to help their bodies. So if we don't approach it in a right way, we're never going to get them to that point where they're loving us and loving the products and getting through, their adjustments and all that kind of stuff. We're never going to get there if we don't do that. We need to love them and serve them well, right? There's going to be more social media training coming. As I'm learning more about it, I'm going to bring you guys more ideas for content and things. But right now, every single one of you on here, you have warm markets, you have people you haven't touched yet. If you have not done your list of 100 to 300 names, I say 100 to 300 because Alita says 100, but I say everybody can do 300. And that is just literally a list of everybody you know. Remember, we're just going to write it out on a piece of paper and get it out of our brain. And then you can come back and say, okay, who on this list has diabetes? Who on this list has Crohn's? Who on this list has plantar fasciitis? Who on this list has IBS? Who on this list could use extra money? Who on this list? Okay. But you want to get the list out first. If you have not done that, I'm throwing down a challenge to every single one of you on this call. Okay. If you have done it, send me a picture of your list. If you've not done it, then I'm going to tell you to do it and send me a picture of your list. Okay. And I'm going to say you have 24 hours. Like if you're on this call, everybody on this call, except Maggie, because she's brand new, everybody on this call wants this business, and we've had conversations individually, every single one of us. So I want your list in 24 hours. Okay. Mama's going to hold you accountable. Don't you love accountability? It's so fun. Okay. So you really do love accountability. I know we say we don't, but we really do, because it lets us know what's expected of us. Okay. That's little Dale Carnegie there for you. Okay. So announcements very quickly, and then I want to talk about Gold School. Okay, so we're going to plan a retreat for April 1st and 2nd. April 1st and 2nd, Friday night, Saturday night. It will likely be in the Chattanooga-ish area. It will be within an hour, hour and a half of everyone between Alabama and Tennessee for our team, okay? The only caveat to that would be a hottest team who is not in Tennessee or Alabama, or not Nashville, Alabama. But if you guys want to come in, we would love to have you. So April 1st and 2nd, I need to get a head count on that. So if you know that you want to go, you need to let me know, and it's going to be a $50 deposit. Once I have deposits in and have a pretty good idea of how many people we're going to have, then at that point we can well, I'll book the place. I'll know how big of a place I need to book, because I don't know if I need to book for 15 or 25 or what. So we're doing that. I see that. That's Nathan's birthday. I'm so sorry, girl. You could come down that Friday night and then drive back for Saturday night dinner for him. Just saying. Those of you that have church on Sunday, I know we have a lot of pastors' wives and things. That's why I'm trying to do it in that general, within an hour, hour and a half area. So if people need to drive back Sunday morning for church, or if you don't want to stay Saturday night, you want to leave after dinner Saturday night, you can, but the price is still the same. It's going to be around $150 for the weekend, and that will include all of your food and training and our goodie bags and all that good stuff. Okay. So let me know if you want to go, and $50 deposit. Okay. Hold on. Next, Silver Stars. We have an announcement to make. Woo! Okay, I need everybody to unmute for just a second. We are going to shout really super loud because Miss Valerie Lance, it is not publicly announced yet, but we know she earned Silver Stars. Woo!
Yay! Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, that is so huge. You have no idea. Let me tell you, those of you that don't know Silver Stars, okay? Silver Stars is every month, the company takes 5 people company-wide, okay? Lots and lots of people there, company-wide, takes 5 people, and they fly them and a guest out to Arizona for 2-night stay at a luxury resort. You get a tour of the corporate office, lunch with the executives. You go back to the hotel for a massage or a facial, 2-hour experience, okay? Then you get ready for dinner, and you go to dinner at the hotel with executives, and then they fly you home. Hello, and $300 spending cash. Hello, why do I know all this? Because me and Danielle are going in February. So now Valerie's going to get to go in March. So we're so excited. Guys, statistically, if you get Silver Stars, you are going to be an emerald. Statistically, okay? The people that get the Silver Stars trip are emeralds or above, okay? So we are going after Silver Stars. I'm like, you know what? We've had 3 of us on this team earn it. So I say, let's just everybody go for it. You can earn Silver Stars up until you are a Senior Ruby. After Senior Ruby, you cannot earn Silver Stars. Okay. So it is like, if we had not earned it when Danielle and I did, I would have been out of luck, because I double promoted, and I would have been just out of luck. I wouldn't have been able to win it. So earn it. So guys, that is something I really want us to be able to go after every single month. Go after Silver Stars, Silver Stars, Silver Stars. So what is Silver Stars? That means you have developed silvers on your level 1 and level 2. You have to develop at least 2 level 1 silvers to qualify. And then once you do that, once you've developed 2 level 1 silvers in a month, this is all in a 30-day period, in a month period, 2 level 1 silvers. Once you've done that, then all of your level 1 and level 2 silvers count towards Silver Stars. Okay. So Valerie, how many did you end up with, honey? Was it 6? 6? Okay. So Valerie had 6. Now, do what?
I think it was 6.
So 6. So I always say aim for 8. Aim for 8 is where you want to aim, but she got 6 and she got it. Okay. That was in December. Not a lot of people were going for it. It was a small list. She got it with 6. Okay. Now Danielle and I had 12 and 13 when we earned it, but that was also towards the end of Leaders Retreat. Everybody was pushing like that was. So if you aim for 8 silvers, levels 1 and 2 in a month, bam. Okay. Guess what, guys? As you are building silvers, as everybody that joins, remember, we're going after accountability. Okay. So number 1, it's not them opening a business. It's not them starting a business to get 3 people to do it with them. That is accountability. That's going to help them be successful on their products. And it's going to help us to coach them more effectively in staying on their products, is the 3 people. Now they can make $305 for doing that this month, or they can get free product. but that's what we want every single person that we sign up. As soon as they sign up, y'all can ask Maggie. Maggie just signed up. She just got her products yesterday or day before. And as soon as she signed up, I'm like, hey, accountability, right? That's what I went for. So you just tell everybody that signs up, you want 3 people to do this with you. When they do that, it's going to help them on their products. It's going to help their people, their husband, their family, their sister, their best friend, whoever they get to do it with them. Okay. And then it's going to help you because you are developing silvers. If we would do nothing but get people on level 1 and develop silvers, if you do nothing but that for the rest of your Plexus career, you will promote. That's just how it goes. You get 3 and you help your 3 get 3. And then you get 3 and then you help your 3 get 3. I mean, that's all you do. Okay. So it's that simple. So we just are going to start really pushing that. Several of you on here have a lot of level 1s and no silvers. So we want you to start telling people about silver. You're not asking them to run a business, guys. Let them know that this is not a bit. 3 people is not me asking you to sell. It's not. Okay. Now, if you want to sell, if you want to make money, I can help you with that. But 3 people is you being successful on your products. That's what 3 people is. Okay. So that's where we want to go for silver. All the time, silver, silver, silver. Now, how many silvers does it take to hit gold? Anybody know? How many silvers to hit gold? Look, I'm having to do the math myself. So it's 4, 8, 16. Is it? That's 16 people, right? 4 silvers is 16 because it's the 4 people plus their 3. So that's 4. That's 16. So it'll be 8 silvers is gold. Is that right?
Oh, because gold's 100.
Gold's 100.
Jesus Lord. I've been in this long enough.
So 4 silvers, okay? 4 silvers is senior silver. 4 silvers is senior silver, guys. You get your 3 people plus 1 more, and you help those 4 go silver or any combination thereof, and that's senior silver, okay? There is no reason why, like, all of you that aren't senior silver yet, that should not even be a discussion this month because all of you on here are so close to senior silver. You should just be there. Just go be there. Okay. Then gold is doing that again. So you're going to have 8, not 9, 8 silvers essentially is gold. Now, our goal for this first quarter, if we're going to set a goal, again, not our purpose, our vision, but our monthly goal, okay, our goal for the first quarter is I want 3 golds on my leg, on my outside leg, and 3 golds on Danielle's leg. So we're going for 6 golds team wide, okay? So that means 6 of you can get gold. And then we're going to go where? Where are we going? What did Jennifer say?
Gold school.
Whoop, whoop. I'm so excited about gold school. So excited. So if you go gold in the first quarter, you get to go to the very first inaugural, however you say that word, gold school, which is so exciting. That is like exciting, guys. And whoever your sponsor is gets to go to gold school with you. Okay, that's exciting. So I need a level 1 to go gold so I can go to gold school. And all of y'all are like my level 2. I'm so sad. Okay, but I'm gonna get I'm gonna get one somewhere. Okay, so we need to get you to gold school. Those of you on this call, I just want to give you some numbers. Okay, everybody on this call, we have had a coaching call. I understand your goals, your financial goals, everything. Okay. Every single one of you have told me that you have financial goals associated with this business. Okay. If you have financial goals associated with this business, you need to be putting in the consistent effort every single day. I'm going to say that again. You need to be putting in the consistent effort every single day, 30 minutes to an hour for the goals that you have. We're not talking We're not talking emerald level income right this second. Okay. We're just talking the immediate goals that each one of you have given me. You have given me either between $300 to $1,000 a month is what you want to be making for your initial, like, this is what I need by summer. Okay. So if that's what you want to be making, is it worth it to you to work for 30 minutes to an hour a day on your business very concentratedly to make that kind of money? Okay. If it is, then here's what you can make. So minimum pay, monthly pay, if they're hitting their gold points every month, minimum for a gold monthly pay is $300 a month. That's minimum. They're not building anything. That's just the people are ordering. That's it. Nobody's doing anything else. You're going to make more than that, but that's just minimum. So if we get you to gold this month, next month, and if you push for it, there's absolutely no reason why we can't do that. Okay. You can hit gold in a month if you push for it, if you do it. Now, again, I'm not pushing you. If that's not your time frame, if you're like, I could hit gold by summer, I'm just kind of whatever, that's totally on you. But if you're telling me what most of you on here have told me, that you need to be making that money pretty quick, then you're going to have to step it up. We got to do some things, right? So that's 300. Senior gold minimum is around 700 a month. Senior gold minimum is around 700 a month. And then low ruby minimum would be like 1,400 a month. And that's low. Most rubies are 27 to 3,000 a month. I'm just giving y'all low numbers right here, okay? Low numbers. I say that I hit senior gold within my first 4 months in Plexus. In my first 6 months, I made $6,000 total in my first 6 months. So I averaged, if I went back and averaged it, it was $1,000 a month. And I stayed that way for years. I stayed between $600 to $1,000 a month for years with my team. So there's no reason why you can't do that, guys. Okay, so think about that. What's $300 a month to your family? What's $500? What's $1,000 a month to your family? So if you want that, if you're telling me you want that, then we need to be consistent. We need to be delivering every single day. We need to be serving our people every single day, loving our community every single day. If we are consistent, guys, that is what's going to build a sustainable business. Okay. And so if you make a decision, you say, you know what, Latoya's right. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to make my list of 100. I'm going to make my list of the 10 people that I'm going to reach out to this week and just build connection with. I'm not going to talk Plexus. I'm just going to build connection with them so that next week I can invite them to an event, and go and watch my social media video and you'll understand what I'm talking about by that. Okay. So take 15 minutes, watch that tonight, and then do your list and then make your schedule for the next few weeks of here's the people I'm going to intentionally build relationship with. There's a lady that I would love to have on my team that I know from a previous industry. And I literally, I would just love to have her on my team. And so I just started building a relationship with her, and her birthday was last week. And I just messaged her and said, hey girl, I'd already messaged her the week before, just checking in, how are the kids, whatever. And then I messaged her last week and I said, hey, I want to pop something in the mail to you. I sent her a pair of earrings, a little note card. She messaged me back today. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet. I can't believe you did that. I'm just so glad you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great birthday. I'm just loving her for the next 90 days. I'm just going to love her and build a relationship. And she's either going to ask me what I'm doing or I'm going to tell her at some point. But right now I'm just loving her because I know she would be flipping amazing. And I know it would just revolutionize her life. I know it would. But I have to build a relationship with her because I don't have it. Right? So who are those people? Who are the people that, don't think of just who can I close right now? You are going to have those people that you just, are closing just immediately. Right? But then there's people that you need to nurture that would be amazing at this business, that that need these products, and you're just going to have to love on them a minute to get them to do that, So I want y'all to be thinking about that, because if your goal, and all of you on here, there's not one reason why any of you on here cannot hit gold, if not by the end of this month, by the end of February, for sure. There's no reason. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you on here. Well, 7 of you on here that are not gold. So if 6 out of the 7 of you on here hit gold before the end of February, we've already hit our team goal right there. And we've got 6 of you going to gold school, plus your uplines going to gold school. How exciting would that be? That's crazy. And then you have until July the 1st, is that right? For Rubies on the Rise? I think you have until July the 1st to rank up to Ruby. So if you hit gold by the end of February, then you've got till July the 1st to hit Ruby. And if you hit Ruby, when you hit Ruby, you get to go to Rubies on the Rise. And when you go to Rubies on the Rise, then they pay for your 2 nights hotel and all your food. All you have to do is get there. Guys, come on. That is awesome. They did not. We can't even go. I can't even go to Rubies on the Rise or Gold School unless I develop a Ruby or a Gold, because I'm already a Ruby, senior Ruby. Danielle cannot go to Rubies on the Rise unless Valerie hits Ruby. You know, no pressure, Valerie.
I'm gonna get you there.
No pressure.
I'm gonna get you there.
But I mean, we can't even go to this, guys, because I mean, we just ranked up like a month earlier. If we would have waited a day, you know, whatever, but you know, whatever. So just saying, every single one of you can do this. And guys, that doing these things, just adding the people, loving, serving, adding somebody, getting them to silver, doing those things, that's going to get you convention cash. That's going to get you all the prizes for the convention contest. That's where you earn points on all of that. So just imagine with me, if you will, we have January, February, March. Okay. Imagine with me, if you will, by the end of March, you're at senior gold. You have developed silvers. You have swept the contest. You've got over $4,000 in spending cash to go to convention with, and the black tie gala. Hello. Totally possible, guys. Totally possible. Just saying. What's it going to take? Somebody tell me, what's it take? Put it in the chat. What does it take to do it? What did I say? I've been saying 3 words all night long. See if you caught them yet. I'm putting everybody on the spot. I'm gonna wait till somebody at least guesses, even if you're wrong. You can private message me if you want everybody to see you. Yes, girl, consistency. Heather gets the gold star. Christy, gold star. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Consistency. And we are going to do what? We are going to love and to serve.
What do the slow typers get?
The slow typers, they get typing class. Look, Valerie got them all. Yes, 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 yes.
Or just finding the chat is the problem with me, finding where to put it in there.
Like, where is it? I love it. Guys, I'm telling y'all, if we can just grab a hold of this and every single day go watch the video tonight, go watch the social media video tonight, watch the Overcoming Sales Objections video, do your list, send me a pic, like just get it done before you go to bed. Just don't even go to bed till you get it done. Just get done. And then you've got your week planned out. You don't even have to think about it tomorrow. When you have your 30 minutes or your hour that you've blocked out to work on your business, you've got your list right there. You go do your stuff and then you're done. And if you can do more time, great, you're going to move faster. But if you can't, a lot of you have full-time jobs and other things you're doing, take 30 minutes. Everybody has 30 minutes to an hour. You can cut off Netflix for 30 minutes to an hour and work your business in order to pay your car payment or your mortgage or whatever, right? So let's just do that and see what happens when we all show up consistently and love people and serve. Because I'm willing to bet, put my money where my mouth is, that it's going to pay off and that our teams are going to grow and people are going to come in and they're going to love our community and they're going to want to be here. Amen. Whoop, whoop. Okay, 2 events real quick and then I'm getting off. Thursday night at 6:30 Central Time, we're having a live sip and see here at my house. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise and I don't have a fever. That's going to be awesome. We are going to have a sip and see Thursday night here at my house, 6:30 live. We are also going to Zoom that sip and see for those of you that are not local. We are going to Zoom it on my Zoom line, which Danielle already posted on the team page, at 6:45. So those of you that are going to be here live, make sure your people know to be here live at 6:30, that we will be starting promptly, because we want to respect the people at 6:45 that are going to be Zooming in for 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. So we really want to respect their time. We don't want to be interrupting that. So invite people, all the people. So who do I invite, LaToya? I'm just building relationship this week. This week, I want you to go back and invite everybody you've already talked to about Plexus that has not closed. Invite them to the Sip and See Thursday night, either via Zoom or in person. Invite everybody you know. Personal invite. Do not send them a copy paste text message. Get on your phone, send them a voice clip, send them a video clip, send them a personalized text that's typed out, personal to them, and say, hey, I know we had talked about this before. I know you were looking at it to help you with such and such. Would you please come to this event? If they can't come in person, can you Zoom in 20 minutes? I'd really just want to get this information into your hands. Like, just put it to them like that. Then you can make a decision. If you decide not to buy, that's totally fine. I'm just trying to help you and love you and serve you. So I just want to get this information to you, right? That's all we're doing, okay? Then we're going to remind them the day of the event. We're going to send them a reminder text. Hey, can't wait to see you tonight, 6:30 or 6:45 on Zoom, okay? So those are the two things you need to do this week for that. Then we had our very first Facebook party on Saturday. And I know we got one sign up under Ahada's team, so that's exciting. So that is brand new. We are still working out what that's going to look like and the kinks and the bugs and how we're going to reward people for attending and all that kind of stuff. But essentially it's going to be 9 to 9:30 on Saturday mornings on the same page. It's called Stories of Hope, Identity, and Freedom. Stories of Hope, Identity, and Freedom. And you can invite people to that page. Now, don't just blindly invite people and not message them. If you have invited someone, you need to turn around and message them and say, hey, I invited you to this page. It's going to be live at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. There's going to be some live testimony videos and a Q&A so you can ask questions. And if you missed it, or if you invited them this last week, ask them if they got to watch it. If they didn't, tell them to go back and watch it. All the videos are still there. Okay, so they can go back and scroll through. We did like a little 10-minute Q&A at the end and everything. So encourage them to do that, and then ask them that open-ended question. What was your biggest takeaway? What surprised you most out of what you heard or what you saw? And start the conversation again to serve and to love them, okay, to help them where they are. So those are the two big things we have going on this week. We are also looking at, my face is so red and I'm so hot right now. We are also looking at, I'm just like getting redder and redder. We're also looking at doing an in-person event in Alabama once a month. And so right now, do we have a date on that? Are we looking at the 7th? Is that right?
Most of them that has responded to me has all said the 7th. I had one that got back with me said the 31st, but most of the people said the 7th. Okay,
so we're looking at the night of the 7th. That's a Monday night. Okay, the night of the 7th in Alabama for a live sip and see. So what we will do for that is we will do like we're doing here. We'll do a live sip and see there on Monday night. We'll Zoom in for anybody that is up here that wants to Zoom, that has somebody that's ready to look at something. And we're going to meet with the Alabama team. We will do, what we will do that night, guys, is we will do a sip and see and have your people we'll either do the sip and see and then have where your people can leave. And then we'll do just a little bit of team training and just meeting with you guys. Since we're there, we might as well do that. Or we can meet a little bit earlier. We'll figure all that out, but we'll have some time that's just our team. And then we'll also have a sip and see for all of our potentials to come to. Okay. So that's a great event. So go ahead. If you were in the Alabama area, go ahead and be writing that down for the 7th, and Danielle will be getting details on all of that, location, time, all that good stuff. We need you to bring something, whatever. But let's make that event really, really good. So we want to be talking to people, encourage them to come. We'll have some giveaways, send them reminders the day of, the week of, all that stuff. And let's pack that out. I would love to have 20 or 30 people there, and let's just do the deal. Okay. And let's get everybody to silver that night. Yay. That would be fun. So, I think that's all that I have for you guys. Yay. Okay, so homework tonight, watch the videos, do your list, 30 minutes to an hour every single day. Let's see what happens. Let's just do this little experiment for 30 days and see what happens to our businesses, okay? And let me know if you have any questions. If you have booked a coaching call with me, if we've already had one and you need to book another one, you need to go ahead and do that, get on my calendar. And if you have booked your coaching call, make sure you've done everything that we talked about in the last coaching call before you come to this coaching call, because I'm going to ask you, did you do your stuff? Okay. Namely, for most of you, it's your list of 100, which you're going to send me in the next 24 hours anyway. So it's all good. So if y'all don't have any questions, everybody good? All hearts and minds clear? Everything's good? Miss Danielle, will you close us out, sis, in some prayer?
I sure will. I'm giving you thumbs up, and thought I was on mute. I wasn't even on mute. Lord help me. All right, Lord, we just thank you so much for all these wonderful ladies. Lord, we thank you for all the blessings that you're pouring out upon our team. Lord, we thank you, Lord, that our mind and our focus, Lord, is upon you, and you is what is going to grow our team, Lord. As we're faithful to you, you're going to continue to pour out your blessings, Lord. Lord, I ask that you would just take our hands and guide us. Lord, I ask that you would use us in mighty ways, Lord, not only for Plexus, Lord, but for these mindset coaching and to grow closer to you, Lord, to change our way of thinking, Lord. Lord, I ask that you would use us. I ask that you would protect us this week. Lord, I thank you and I pray blessings upon these ladies in Jesus' name. Amen.
All right. I love you guys. We'll be praying every single morning. Y'all be praying for your team. Oh, happy birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday. Yay. Happy 44.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yay. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.